So we're logged into Digiscope. Welcome to Digiscope. What drives everything here? And before they begin, here's what we're building. Sovereignty, permanence and legibility. We control our keys, our identity, our data, no intermediaries. And every interaction is recorded on an immutable blockchain. Nothing is lost. And we build tools for those who choose to look deeper. It isn't a product, it's infrastructure for individual agency. And we can read the full philosophy. That's not something we'll be doing today. If this video gets, let's say, 100 likes, we'll go deep dive into the full philosophy and the builder. But altogether, let's start. We are ready. Welcome to Digiscope. So first off, are we new or are we a seasoned supporters? We're going to be a new person. We are going to be filling in a name, DigiDollar Live. DigiDollar apparently is still available. Show the username publicly. Let's go. So with our new username set, we can explore, we can open up a bio, we can do all kinds of stuff, and our reward address is something we can add later from our actual wallets. We can handle our X account to be able to use the tip bot online. We can also use Telegram to link people in groups, and we have an overview of how much money we have already sent and how much we have already received. So let's start exploring. The first thing from the Start Exploring page is Exchange Analytics, real-time tracking of DigiByte holdings across major exchanges. Monitoring 132 addresses holding over 7 billion DigiBytes. Currently, the network health, we are at an MVRV ratio of 0.21, meaning that every DigiByte should be approximately worth 5 times as much as it's right now. At this moment, about 8.4% of the supply is in profit, and active addresses over the last week have been about 2,400 daily. As you can see, pretty much around 42% of the supply is located on exchanges. With Binance, Crypto.com, Bitvavo, Uphold and OKX being the leading pairs, with Binance being the biggest one at 3.5 billion, Crypto.com at 1.1 billion and Bitvavo just under 1 billion. So for a full list of exchanges that are tracked, you can check it right here. Distribution by exchanges are also immediately noted and the holdings comparison. And I think this is a great time to tell everyone to please be in control of your own keys. Please make sure to withdraw your DigiByte from these exchanges to really leave a mark on the DigiByte blockchain. Because the more coins we control ourselves, the less impact exchanges have on our day-to-day cryptocurrency payments and prices. And on the bottom of the page, you can see some alerts, which basically include big alerts, big money spenders, and the fee. And as you can see, about 8.7 million DigiBytes have been moved for a fee of around a quarter, of around 2 thousandths of a cent, which means the DigiByte is one of the cheapest for fees. Alright, after checking the Exchange Analytics platform, we will take a look at the Network Analytics. Network Analytics for DigiByte are really important because this gives you a good view of how the network is performing. Currently live data, so everything is continuously updated, being a block height 24 million. Circulating supply is around 18 billion DigiBytes with around 16 million UTXOs. Then after that, we've got an important thing to notice. The DigiDollar has been live since the 18th. It's a UTXO native stablecoin, protocol-wide, verified every block. You can find a small video on this in my YouTube channel. In total, in the first week or so that DigiByte has launched DigiDollar, around $77,000 has been locked, which approximates to 24 million DigiBytes, and the total DigiDollar supply is around $22,000, with a healthy collateral ratio of over 300%, and oracles are still reporting price nicely, with 32 of 35 oracles reporting fresh prices. In total, you can also see how many DigiBytes have been locked and when. Below this is the MVRV ratio, which basically is the market value versus the realized value, net profit, net unrealized profit and loss, the history about those. And one other thing that's quite interesting is the addresses with balance. So how many people have some DigiByte on some wallets? We can all increase this by using digiscope.me to gain some DigiByte, share them with friends, and increase the total address number. Because 1.2 million addresses, it's quite a lot, but it's nowhere near where it should be. Together we are able to provide DigiByte to the masses, and I think we have to do so. So please come to X, put a comment under this video, and I'll maybe send you some DigiBytes. So the volume comparison, on-chain volume and market volume. Market volume means the exchange reported volume, and the on-chain volume is the actual volume based on transaction counts. Something that's quite interesting to see. The reported trading volume over the last year is also something you can see with a huge spike in the 5th month, and now a small spike now since DigiDollar has been released. So the active addresses over the last few days have not been quite meaningfully bigger than over the last 30 days. Let's say a 1% increase or so. And the daily transaction over the last 90 days are quite stable with some bigger pop-ups in the mean. Coin days destroyed plus dormancy, high CDD, means old coins moving, and basically what it says, it's a smart money signal. UTXO age distribution, also known as the hold waves, is something I like to check for Bitcoin, and is currently also available for DigiByte, with about 80% of the supply that hasn't moved in a single year, meaning that a lot of people have been able to hold their DigiBytes rather than selling them for dollars and retrieving their loss. So basically a lot of people are carrying the risk of holding their coins for years, because they believe this is going to be a good payment solution and or prices are going to increase. So as you can see, there's also a wealth tier. You can see how many people have how many addresses. So basically of the 1.2 million addresses, about 780,000 have less than 1 DigiByte in it. About 110,000 have between 1 and 10 DigiBytes, and mind you, 10 DigiBytes currently is around 3 cents. 61,000 people between 100, 101,000, 80,000 between 1,000 and 10,000, 86,000 addresses, and from 10,000 to 100,000 around 46, 47,000. So between 100,000 and 1 million tokens, there are about 12.12 thousand people. Addresses with 1 to 10 million DigiBytes are currently at 1,736, and addresses holding over 10 million DigiBytes are 117. And these whales are currently the guys carrying the blockchain, and don't get me wrong, most of them will probably be exchanges where all of you guys have still located your DigiBytes. So once again, please remove your DigiBytes from the exchanges. There's a total tip bot. You can see that around 193 people are able to send tips. There have been about 1,000 transactions sent, with the tipping volume and the total deposits also located on this page. 803 tips were done internal, 47 were on-chain, and 83 are still waiting in escrow. Historical hash rate is also something that's quite interesting to take a look at. You can see that right when we've had the volume spike, there also has been a big spike in petahashes for the SHA-256 algorithm, with a close-up view of the algorithm hash rates down below. Address traces, this is a simple place where you can just check your address, check your deposits, check all of your payments. The clustering analysis is something that really can show you how DigiBytes have been spent. Protocol fundamentals. This is a cool storyline of which I can really dive deep into in another video. It's not going to be for this one. DigiDollar, we just discussed a mining guide with special thanks to solo miners. The Enigma protocol, or the enigmatic protocol, is a steganographic communication protocol that embeds messages directly into DigiByte's native transaction structure without requiring new OP codes, soft forks, or protocol changes. It operates at layer 0, meaning signals exist within the fundamental transaction data that every node already processes. If you want me to dive deeper into the enigmatic protocol, please leave a comment down below, because for now we are going to be checking the tools and utilities. One of the cool things you can do if you know a exchange address, submit the transaction. You have address validators, transaction decoders, exchange address lookup, unspendable address tool, and more coming soon. The DigiByte wallet, I've already made a small thread about it. It is a private DigiByte mobile wallet with compact block filter sync by default, universal seed store, native DigiAsset send, non-custodial keys on your device. And then one of the questions most people ask, what makes DigiByte's wallet private? It syncs with BIP 157 or 158 compact block filters by default. So your phone checks the chain locally instead of telling a server which addresses belong to you. The Block Explorer is of course a cool way to see what's happening on the DigiByte blockchain and search for your own transactions, search for everything that's happening. And as you can see, some blocks have been mined with Qubit, SHA, Odo, Skyne, all kinds of things. And one of the cool things also includes a rich list. So the wealth distribution you can see right here, and you can see if they are increasing or decreasing, and you can see whether they have been linked. And like I said, from the most rich wallets, most people, or most wallet addresses I should say, are probably going to be exchange wallets. And as you can see here, a lot of the top wallets are exchange wallets, and some have yet to be discovered, with the current top 100 list being just under 12 million digibytes. We can also trace stolen digibytes. It's a free service to trace stolen digibytes across the blockchain and produce a clear, authority-grade report you can hand to an exchange or law enforcement. DigiAssets, that also deserves a whole nother video, but you can see here that a lot of people are building memes, are showing off tokens inside the total DigiAsset Explorer page, and you can basically handle or see it as an NFT on other blockchains. However, this is then done on a full UTXO blockchain. So now that we have had the complete Explore page, we are going to go into the juicy part of earning some DigiByte. And DigiByte can be earned through learning. So we're going to go into the Learn Hub, learn DigiByte with quests and everything that's possible. If you want me to do a full deep down breakdown live stream video on how all these questions should be answered, make sure to do so and ask me, and you'll be able to receive all of those DigiBytes. As you can see, a lot of quests can still be done, and at the end you will be able to receive some DigiBytes. Basically, for all of these learning processes, you can find a small DigiByte tip that's going to be sent straight to your wallet without you having to do any KYC whatsoever. You can see basically from learning you can earn up to over 100 DigiByte just for learning more. You will also have the professional certifications you can do to get some certifications inside the DigiByte ecosystem. Crypto puzzles, riddles and stuff are also things that you can earn some DigiBytes with. I haven't really touched this with my other wallet yet, so it's quite fun. Earning DigiByte, a small page to show you how and where you can earn them, your total unclaimed rewards you can claim to your tip wallet if you have any, and the places where you can earn it. So complete quests, solve puzzles, write blog posts, chat with Enigma, report bugs, be a volunteer, or other things that come with rewards. Another cool part of the Digiscope platform is a prediction pool. So prediction pools have been live for a few weeks now, and as you can see, some people are doing it with a 68% win rate. Johnny Law, the creator of the platform, is really on fire. This is a place basically where we can all try and get our predictions up and see who wants to take a bet with us. I think if you look at the betting platforms that are currently popping off, and I won't give them a free sponsorship, this could become something really big. Buying DigiByte will get you straight to Change Now. This will immediately get you your DigiBytes safe in your wallet, and you can use a credit card or crypto to get some free DigiBytes. Currently 0.1 BTC will give you about 1.6 million DigiBytes. Then for the Enigma protocol is something I'm going to leave out for a next video. The community home. Community is a place where DigiByte creators and DigiByte community members can discuss things, can add to the DigiByte treasury. Cool things you can do is run your own fundraiser. So if you have a cool idea about making videos or currently a booth at the Blockchain Futurist Conference, you can do so by just posting your fundraiser, getting it funded, and you'll receive DigiBytes for it. And besides that, another way to earn DigiByte is to be a DigiDollar creator or a DigiByte creator. 5,000 DigiBytes are put in a weekly pot to the winner, and 5,000 DigiBytes currently are worth around $15, with the community choosing the winners. As you can see, not yet a lot of videos are being put out, so if you want to become a DigiByte creator and earn some DigiByte while doing something you already love or are good at, make sure to check out Digiscope, build a video about Digiscope the platform, DigiByte itself, and leave it in this platform for you to be able to win at 5,000 DigiByte pot. So far, I want to thank you for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, you're a real OG. Please subscribe. I love you.